It's Friday. You've done a full week already. Super proud of you all. And I did say the other day that I was going to have some very special guests on my bedtime stories. And Mrs. McGrail, Mrs. Parkinson, Miss Williams, Miss Thomason, and Mrs. Cheers are all going to be getting involved next week. So this week it's just been me. I've just been a bit of a lone ranger, but it doesn't matter. So this book today is called Ruby's Worry, and it's by a very interesting author. And this book is about a girl who can't get rid of a worry. Everyone worries about things from time to time, and it can be hard to stop. Even though we can't see our worries like Ruby can, they're here with us. Ignoring them can sometimes make them worse, so here are a few questions to ask yourself when you think you have a worry stuck to you. What am I feeling? Am I feeling sad, angry, anxious, or all three? What could be causing me to feel this way? Who can I talk to about it? No matter what you're feeling, always remember that it always helps to talk about it. Be open, be honest, and be you. Ruby's Worry. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high. She loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day. She discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small that at first Ruby didn't even notice it. But then the worry started to grow. Each day it got a little bit bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast staring at her over her cereal box, and it was still there at night when she cleaned her teeth. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realise, but she was doing the worst thing you could ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. So now, the worry was enormous. It could barely fit in the kitchen at tea time. It filled up half of the school bus, and it took up the whole row at the cinema. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she could never feel happy again. Then, one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a little boy sitting alone at the park. She looked at how she felt, sad, and then she noticed something else, something next to him. Could it be a worry? It was. Ruby soon realised that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. Then Ruby did the best thing you could ever do if you have a worry. She talked about it, and as the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon, both of them felt like their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Of course, that wasn't the last time she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time, but now she knew how to get rid of them. And they never hung around for long.